Hey, everybody, it's Doug J. versus Spike, streaming live from Long Island, New York. We're going to have to come up with a good stock of the week. We've been on a roll with the stocks of the week since IBM,
Right.
SOUN. I'm personally doing
Oh,
well.
SOUN. That's right. That took a pop somewhere recently.
I think so, but it settled down, didn't it? I think.
We should look at that chart for sure.
Yeah, all right. So let's look at some of the old stocks of the week, and I'll have to come up with a good one for today.
Okay.
All right, let's get started.
So indubitably, he's got it at 105. So that's not as bad as us. That's worse than us, actually. Yes.
Oh, yeah, well, we're 91, 92, 93. I'm not used to these numbers.
Yeah. And it's not the heat; it's the humanity.
Yeah, not used to it.
Hey, Andrew. He's in West Virginia, so I'm sure it's a little steamy there as well.
I'm sure it is. I mean, seeing it all over the place. So you want to look at Professor Omar scared you today?
He did for the spiders,
Okay, so let's
and
take a look.
and the way I draw one of the charts look like it's not a sure thing just yet, but we have to see tomorrow.
I want to look at the spiders and the Qs. Not down much today. Half a point, 0.5%.
Right.
Doesn't look like the end of the world today. The lousy breath, bad breath today. I know that. The S&P was something like 160 up, and if there's 500, take away 160 down.
Oh, I was looking. This is the daily, huh?
Uh,
You see it. Look at that momentum at the end of the day.
yeah, the daily on the spiders, it got found support at a trend line support. I think that's a line that Kamal made me draw.
Right. That's the old trend line. The new trend line is sort of parallel to it.
Yeah. So, I mean, clearly we lost the Momo going up, but we bounced off that trend line, which gives me some hope. And I don't see what Professor Omar sees, evidently. I don't see, I mean, it wasn't a great day today, but I think we very well might find support at trendline support again if we have a little bit of a downturn here. I personally am optimistic on the short term. I know everybody's very, very bearish, which makes me a little more optimistic.
Right. Right. When everybody else is panicking.
Yeah, I mean, on CNBC, everybody's coming in with this doom and gloom scenario. September is seasonally bad month, all that stuff.
Well, they're not taking this potential for a. They're not believing the potential for a soft landing, and quite frankly, neither am I.
I see a little buffer between the two parallel lines that I just drew.
Uh huh.
So, I'm looking for it to, if it comes down, doesn't have to, but if it comes down, I think this, let's say it comes, we have a couple of losing days. I
Right.
think it could be find support right about here at this high, which would be 443.9. I don't see a big drop here. I just don't see it. Could happen. I don't see it. I mean, I don't see any, unless you get something like a PNC Bank going belly up or something.
Was anybody talked about that?
Well, I'm just nervous about the regional banks, but also Wells Fargo and Schwab. Banks are not doing well. Basically their balance sheets suck. So anything could happen with the banks. Geopolitical risk doesn't seem too great. I don't know.
Well, there is talk about
I'm thinking it's going to take a black swan event to sink this market. The economy is humming along at GDP about 5%. I mean, it's unemployment is still about 3.8%. It's pretty good. It's not that bad. Where have been what has been the real cracks lately? Retailers have been bad. Nike, Disney not doing well. The blue
right.
chips,
Well, neither is Target, but Walmart's doing all
Target.
right.
I
Walmart's
mean,
holding.
a lot of retailers did terrible. And even Dollar General did terrible, right? So you
Right.
got to stay away from retail. I think that's a suspect sector for whatever reason, except for a stock maybe like Costco or Walmart. They're hanging in there. But fundamentally, what are you going to talk about for a reason for it to collapse? The same old bullshit with the
Now,
yield
what do
curve?
well, you remember Professor Omar is doing purely on a technical basis.
Right, but fundamentally, you got the yield curve bullshit, the interest rates too high, commercial real estate. I guess you got a few worries. There's always a wall of worry.
Right.
But I wouldn't get hysterical just yet on this. So I wouldn't be selling all my stocks at this point. Not yet. I'll let you know when I do, if I
I
do.
think so.
In fact, I bought 3 stocks today, so
What'd you buy today?
I got to look. My memory is shot to hell. I'll tell
The
you
only
what.
thing I did was I averaged down a little bit on my Archer.
Uh-huh.
That's about it.
I added to ALD,
On
Albemarle.
Alpine, right?
It's been good. The price is looking, the chart rather is looking good on
You should throw the
Albemarle.
chart up.
I bought some more diamonds. Averaging down a little bit. I bought diamonds and I bought. Wait a second. What else did I buy?
Yeah, Tesla and the chips have to show us the way, according to Andrew. I agree with him.
I bought SMCI. I added to my SMCI. Was that the stock of the week last week? SMCI.
Now you're testing my memory.
Super Micro Computer Inc. I think that was the
Yes,
stock.
that's right.
All right, so the stocks of the week, we've been doing well with IBM, with SOUN, with U. U is a big winner of mine. SMCI, I'm averaging I'm averaging a little higher than where it is. But should we look at it?
Yes.
Or you want to look at the Qs?
Let's stay with the end. Let's stay broad and then get more detailed. So you look at the Qs also.
Qs actually look very good.
They look at it. They do look a lot better. They look like they're a little bit behind the S&P.
Qs look excellent. I wouldn't be shorting this. The tech is. Don't short tech. Short the banks if you want to short something. Of course, all in our humble opinion, and our opinions are strictly our own, not investment advice. And people should check with an advisor before acting, if they act.
Right.
What else would I be shorting? Maybe DWAC. That's
I don't. That's like a zombie.
That's like money in the bank. Every time I short it, I make a few points.
Really?
Well, I only short it after it pop, you know.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, it's you can't base it on the politics because the politics are bizarro.
No, I'm just looking at the price action.
Gotcha.
I don't
Purely
care.
technically,
I don't even know what it does. What is that? The truth one? Truth.
Whack, yeah.
Truth be dare.
Truth Social.
Truth Social. I never looked at it. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, well,
Just
You're not
know
gonna get me. You're not gonna get me to lift a penny.
every so often I short it and collect a few bucks. Not too often. Um, so this looks very bullish, not bearish. Bullish, not bearish. I don't see what a Professor almost getting upset about here. In fact, we're actually back in the channel. This candle touched the channel today. If you extend this out, right?
It did. Let's see. You're right. Well, yeah. Maybe just might be entering it.
Yeah. So we're back in that upward channel. Choose a place to park some money, I think. Still, of all the indices, I like to choose. So that's Super Microcomputer Inc. I don't think it did much this week.
When did you give that one to us? Last week?
Oh, we gave it last week, so we are up from when I gave it to everyone, right?
Yeah, you will. And look at that. I didn't follow in on that one. I don't know why. Maybe I was scared.
Because you know why? Because I said it at the very last second.
Gotcha.
And I don't even think I threw the chart up last week. That's why.
Yeah. Plus, scared money. Scared money is losing money.
Yeah. Nice little run from last week.
Look at that.
We were on Monday, right? So it was
Yes.
it was around 120, 253. So we made $30, 10% already. That's not a bad one that we gave.
Nope.
And I think it's going to continue to run. I added to it. I bought more today. Whatever that means. Probably
Right.
nothing.
You're right. You're a momentum investor, which is.
No, I really felt like I had dice in my hand and I had to throw a 7. So I rolled them on Super Microcomputer Inc. You got to like the name, don't you? Super Micro.
Yes. It's because it's super.
It's got a great name.
Super Micro. I guess that's
and what's Zuck up to? What is Zuck up to?
The Zuck.
What is he up to?
Who even knows?
Why is it up today? The Zuck. This stock is holding up super well considering the run it had.
Really?
You can't. This is another one. You can't sell. You can't short it. You can only hold it or maybe add to it. So it's an AI play. It's a virtual reality play, metaverse play. It's a Zuckerberg play. And Tesla is another one. I don't know why it keeps going up.
Yeah, Tesla did well today.
I have no idea why it keeps going up. Up 11. That's not bad.
No, it's back.
It undid the candle from Friday, right? From
exactly.
Yeah, Friday's candle is undone. Tesla's
Andrew pointed that out, that it's back to the 50-day.
Yeah, Tesla is, you got to own it. What could I say? I mean, even if you don't love it, the fundamentals, which are little.
I own it through Kathy.
Yeah, you do. You do. You do. You definitely do.
Yeah, no, it's one of our biggest holdings.
Do you still
want to take a look at Lit and Albemarle?
Sure. Lit. I mean, it's totally unspectacular. It had a tremendous downturn.
Yeah.
And it bounced back off the lows. The lows were here at 56, and it bounced back today to a high of 64 points, or not even 10% bounce. But it come down from like 68. So is it time to buy? Maybe. Is it time to sell? Probably not. I'm more inclined to be a buyer than a seller.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I've been holding on to it for so long. I'm not gonna get rid of it.
What about comparing it to Alb?
Yeah, I mean, I think the difference is Alb is one of the guys in the index.
It is. Alb is like the third, maybe the top holding of lit. So I would expect a somewhat similar looking chart.
Hmm.
And it is, except I think it's done worse, right?
Well, it's done better on it's done better on the give back. Oh, look at that. You're right. It actually looks like lit with a higher beta.
Yeah, but lit looks like a better performer than Alb from this chart, I think.
Yeah, no, I bailed on Alb a while ago, and
Let's take a
I haven't gotten back in.
let's take a look at Alb by itself.
Yeah. Wait, what do you live in the city?
I think the last few days it looks like it's come alive. Let's see.
Yeah, look at that little upward trend.
Nice little upward trend, but lit also bounced back from 56 to 60, right?
Yep.
So this bounced from 177 to 200. So it's not that dissimilar. But I like the chart. I think it's got more to go. I think it could make the 200 at 226, around there. So I'm more bullish than bearish, even though it had a little run.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. I mean, it's just like the gene editing stocks. I'm waiting for some buzz for people to say how serious they are about getting to batteries. But
I don't expect to get rich on this one. I added more today, looking for 10%.
yeah, okay, I got you.
All right. What about ionq, the one that I got rid of at 6, and I'm still kicking myself? Quantum computing. What a nice chart. Damn, why'd I get rid of this one?
Yeah, no, really.
Makes me feel stupid. I know I'm not stupid.
Every time I look at Nvidia, I say the same.
Am I stupid? Maybe I am for getting rid of this.
Yeah, I mean, why? Why would you be an ionq versus anything else?
Oh, I just hate myself for getting rid of this. And I don't know if it's the right time to get back in either. Maybe would have dropped back to the 50. I don't feel like chasing it.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. It's hard to chase that.
$15. Wait for $15. Get back in. I got to remember to do it. Put on my watch list. What else did I have listed? Anything?
Let me check.
IBM.
Oh, you definitely had IBM because that was one of our.
One of our stocks of the week. Yeah.
Yeah, and you definitely got to look at U's on your list also.
Yeah, another stock of the week. I had more at one time, but I also bought some more recently. So I've been playing with you, and I'm doing pretty well playing with it. And I'm keeping a certain amount safe.
All right, so let's see. IBM's definitely got a nice trend going, and you're right. This is another AI play for sure.
We gave it to when it was our stock of the week. It was 134.
Yeah, no, we're doing well with that.
Yeah, very well considering it was over 5%.
We didn't do it at the. I don't think we called it at the bottom of that trend.
130s. I know it was 130s. I wouldn't swear it was 134, but might have been right around here at 133. It's been weeks. It's not been recent. This was a week at least a month ago. So it was a nice 10-point move, easy. That I'm sure, maybe more.
Oh yeah. No, no, I'm
plus
very happy. I'm very happy to have been in this one.
plus a nice yield that you pick up along the way.
Yeah, no, I decided this is one of the ones that I'm just gonna buy and hold. There's very few buy and holds to have anymore.
I think this one for the, could be a buy and hold for a while.
Yeah, I guess when you say buy and hold, it's not hold forever. It's buy
No,
and hold for 2 or 3 years.
yeah, I think IBM could continue this run. It should. It's got a lot going for it with AI and quantum computing. So I definitely like this one. IBM. How about Sava? It's had a nice move since that director picked up a $500,000 worth of the stock.
Yeah, but presumably he's not. He's doing that on faith, not because he knows something.
He's doing it on what?
He's doing it on faith in the company, not because he knows something.
Well, it's a good sign, believe me.
I was being a little bit facetious, but
I don't, I don't, I don't like the last few candles. Today's candle I don't love either. You see that finished at the bottom with a doji. But probably thin volume and it's trying to get its feet get grounded. Probably the 50 is the test. If it holds the 50 at around, just below, that would be a good sign.
right.
Oh, we like Sava. You know what's
What is
an
it?
interesting one?
You got to do you before we move on.
I just got to tell you one more
Oh,
bio.
this one, huh?
One more
It's an
bio.
Obi.
Yeah, this one has been all over the place.
Oh, look at this.
But this is solid green candle today.
You want the implied versatility, the implied volatility on this one.
The problem is it's bumping up against the 200. It's got to go past the 200 before I buy. I want to close above the 200
You're still in it, or you're just waiting?
because otherwise it's just noise between the 664 and 56.
Have you been in? You've been in this one in the past. Are you in it
I
now?
made money. I made money on this one. Yeah, made a lot of money. One of the few bios I made money on. But it's possible to make money on this one again. They're getting approval. They're going to actually commercialize their drug in Great Britain and UK
Okay.
for glioblastoma. And the FDA can't be too far behind. So I mean, this one is good to maybe have a little bit of NWBO. Was there anything else that I mentioned?
Yeah, we have to you.
You, on that note,
Yeah. On that note,
it's got to
yeah,
get past.
I guess we got a little bit of a recovery here.
I wanted to get past the high of the day.
I didn't know we had a good day today on this one. I guess.
Yeah, I tell you, if another green candle tomorrow, and I'm buying more.
Gotcha.
Can
Yeah, my average is well above that line.
can the stock of the week be the stock of the week for a second time? Or is that not allowed?
I mean, there's just so many to go around, but that's how you feel.
I guess I could find something else.
Well, you could either do the water one that I was talking about, or you can do Archer.
I don't know those
If
charts.
you want to take one of mine.
I would actually like to make you stock of the week again. But
Okay.
last time we made a stock of the week was $26, $28. Now it's $38. But I think
Did we make it that low?
yeah, when I made it stock of the week it was $28. And it ran to 50, don't forget, before it came down.
No, that I remember.
This is one of our better stocks of the week. Let's round it out by doing SOUN and call it a day.
Oh yeah, that one had a pop recently.
I don't think it's a big pop from the time that I gave it, though. I think when we gave it out, it was about two, maybe a little below where it is. I
I
I,
see.
I,
Yeah.
I don't think it was much lower. Maybe 241. I don't know. Not higher, but do I think it's going higher? Yes, I do. I think this is a good AI play. So that's it. We did a lot. It's 93 degrees. I'm sweating. I don't have
Yeah.
anything.
It's yes. Well,
Fives.
again, I'm Andrew. I'm not bailing on my Moderna. Eventually, it's going to do something.
Yeah.
Same, just like the sava and all the, and all the other enzymes.
Andrew's right. Tesla and the chips will show us the way. West Virginia, no picnic.
No, not at all.
Texas is no picnic. All right, so that's it for today. Oh, I didn't give a stock of the week.
Well, then
Uh,
you have to reiterate you. That's all.
okay, reiterate you. You to 50. Ciao.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.